these are my confessions. My earliest memory of my best friend, we were best friends from nursery to class 3. Then in class 3, something happened, and that's the last time we ever spoke.
Class 3. My earliest memory of my best friend was class 7, and then I moved to another school.
You just ditched the friendship.
I didn't ditch it, but she also eventually moved out of the country. Yeah.
I feel you. My earliest memory of best friends was kindergarten. We were boys. We lived in the same estate.
Well, like, I have your handkerchief.
We stayed in the same estate. We went to the same primary till high school.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then after that, life happened.
What do you mean life happened? You just lost touch after high school?
No, not really. I moved out of Mombasa. He stayed in Mombasa.
All right.
Yeah, but when we meet, we're still friends.
Okay.
Are you still best friends?
Well, I have friends
You have
now.
better friends than him?
No, not really.
Do you have a best
Cue
friend
the
now?
intro.
Guys,
Do you have a best friend now?
right now? Yeah, I do.
Okay.
That is so funny. That you now have a better friend.
Wow.
I didn't say better.
A better best friend.
A better best friend. Atirere. Ikigwere.
Haya, twende kazi.
Sina time ya ushamba kisauni nauma.
Guys,
Is that what he says?
sijui, let's start shooting.
Sina time ya sam. Sina time kisamu. Sina mani kama sina kisamu sauna.
Sina time ya kupeleka
Kitambi sauna. I knew it. I knew something there. Okay, cool. All right.
Wait, so what happened with you in your class 3? Nini?
You know, like we were sitting in class and it was such a traumatizing experience. So I was in class 3 and I remember our teacher was pregnant. So it was around that labor time of hers.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And it seems the school had not prepped on, she was our class teacher. So they're not prepped on who was going to replace her. So 2 streams to my class mode. Do you remember when 2 streams would be put in one class?
It was so much
Teachers
fun.
just like, exactly. So the class is just noisy. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
So on one desk like this, we're seated side by side. Of course, we're best friends. And then there's other class, like people from the other classes, right? Who've joined our bench. Now we're just like, you're squeezing me. And then
Thanks.
she took a 10-cent coin, right? And put it in a paper bag.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, we are in class 3. We're idle as hell. It's not like we're saying, let me study
Why
my
did you always do stupid and dangerous things?
So it's not like you're studying, you know, it's a ticket.
Practicing
No.
your vowel.
If the teacher is not there, we are unruly, you know. So I think I was chatting with this person over here, we're playing, and then she hit, I just felt boom, like my head is about to explode. I'm like, what the
Oh, God.
So I take the thing, I knock her, and I tell her, I don't want to play no more. So that happened a couple of times. So finally, like, you know, I'm just like, boom. Her head just funked. I just remember, I'll never forget, I just remember blood, right?
Oh my God.
And so the whole class just started like, 1, 2, 3.
Hiya,
Makanjo. Hiya. It's like the world had ended. Like my world was collapsing in front of my eyes. My best friend bleeding. I can't even reach out to the teachers have taken me there. Just like they're going to beat me to a pulp over there. It was madness, right?
No, and you didn't even want to play the game.
No, and then so ever since, like, nobody ever briefed me what was going on with her. Like, nobody thought, like, I needed to be told, like, you know, she's okay, she's not dying,
ended.
you know, like she's not dead, because now the students are like, Madara.
Oh,
Guys.
no.
So yeah,
That is horrible.
Yeah, so that happened, and then after that, now I was just labeled a mother in that school, and like I was just like, you know, I'm gonna make my way out of this school one way or the other.
So did you transfer?
Yes, my parents didn't want me to transfer. They
What
thought,
do you
because I mean, the
mean?
teachers treated me like trash. They beat me like a thief,
Yeah.
and I'm in class 3.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Nobody
That's
wanted
so
to hear my side of the story. So my mom
traumatizing.
came home. I had cane like on my face, my back, everywhere.
Yeah, this was back in the day when kupigwa was
Yeah,
the
so my
sharia.
mom came, she talked, she caused, some teachers were suspended. Yeah, making my life even more difficult. So now I'd be walking around that school, everybody is talking about me, the teachers don't like me. Like, it was just bad. The babe is not, they have a new clique.
Oh,
so
yeah, 'cause
for a year I was like a mess.
But now, if
But
you
nobody ever
meet,
knows.
if you meet her right now, I'm sure like you
We'll even remember how
you
she
go
looks.
back to be friends.
I mean,
right?
I just look for someone with a hole in their skull. I'm kidding. Am I kidding? I don't know. I'm kidding.
Oh
Guys.
my god.
I don't know. She probably has kids right now who are wearing someone's head in
Like,
school.
mommy, what happened here?
Yeah, so that happened.
You know, I hate those parents who make their children look like the victim. Like she's the one who started the fight.
Yeah,
I mean,
but you see,
game.
nobody ever remember. Like nobody at that point when a child's head skull is open, blood pouring, kids going hysterical, and we're like at least 60 kids in this school.
But
in
they
this
should
class.
at least hear your side of the story,
Nobody.
man.
I was
You're not trying to
Pelekwa there
kill
was
her.
beaten. I remember sitting in the school bus heading home, and I couldn't even sit because I'm in pain everywhere. So I got home. I remember I was so traumatized. I didn't even want to play with other kids because I was worried that I'd kill someone. So actually, throughout life, if you've known me, I don't like fighting.
Yeah.
Like even like if I see people fighting,
Randomly.
I'm like, they'll hurt my eye. It's like I was traumatized. I'm like, I don't even want to like accidentally knock someone.
It
and
could
then
become
they
something
die.
worse, yeah.
Because that's what the teachers kept telling me. Like, you
Could
kill
have
someone,
killed
and then
her.
the students are telling me I would have killed. So yeah, it was madness. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually know someone who threw a punch. It's actually where I grew up in Langata. Someone threw a punch at a guy and like he fell on the pavement and hit his head and he died.
You see? You see?
Maybe that's why I stopped fighting.
You guys you are blessed by God. You are even going to pick the fight. Me, I didn't even pick the fight. The fight came looking for me.
Damn, that's very
But
traumatizing,
I'm
man.
so
I'm so
sure you
sorry.
meet that babe right now. That's in the past. You'd be friends.
Yeah,
I don't know,
no.
yo. I don't know.
Yeah,
Wow.
my class 7 best friend, she was one of the girls who wasn't very like cliquey. Like she wasn't like into cliques and stuff, and we both didn't like that. If you sit with us, you can't talk to them, and if you blah blah blah.
You guys were just you are the babes who are the boring ones. They
No, we used to have
Mugo tu
like, let me
awili.
tell you,
we didn't want cliques.
we used to have
No one wanted
so
you
much
there.
fun. We used to have so much fun more than everyone else because we could hang out with whoever we wanted
Yeah,
to. It
yeah.
wasn't like, us were the cool ones. You can't talk to the ones who are not cool, like whatever. So that's how we became friends. And I remember I didn't want to tell her I was transferring because I knew she'd be so upset.
So you just
No, but
Ghosted
obviously I still had that conversation with her. And then she used to be the bell ringer. So like whenever it was almost lunchtime, then you just see her bend down to take your like running to the lunch line. It was
so
fantastic.
like when you're about to transfer, she refused to ring the bell. She was like, class A, Jaisha.
Hey, Jaisha, you're not going anywhere.
Aww.
Yeah, and
How
then
was saying goodbye?
eventually it was emotional. But we didn't really like keep in touch. But thanks to social media, at least we still talk on Instagram. She's I think in Texas. Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's
Howdy.
And then now my next best friend after that was in
hey, how many best friends have you had?
No, I mean like after that was class 7, I moved on. Okay. So when I went to high school, I actually didn't have a best friend in my first high school. I didn't really have a best friend in my new primary school. So my second high school is when I met my best friend who's still my friend until now.
I have so many
many
questions
high
about how
schools
many
you've been to?
schools you've been to.
Just 2 in high school, 2 in primary. Yeah.
You have to do it double.
And it could have been 3 in high school. I just didn't want to move again. I didn't want to be the new girl all over again.
Yeah. Which sucks. Yeah, being the
It
new girl,
sucks.
right?
And the reason why we became such good friends with my best friend, like she was the first person to talk to me and make me feel, don't feel uncomfortable, like, like feel at home. These are my friends. They can be your friends too. And then a lot of girls ended up getting jealous that she gravitated towards me because she was popular, started telling lies about me to her. Anyway, I've told that story before. It was very emotional.
Wait, Joyce, wait. Wait to the
I've had a lot of emotional scars, okay?
You go to school. If you make it to high school,
Yeah.
like Form 4 certificate, your parents shouldn't even be asking you about what grade you got.
They need to
should
check
be
your
asking
mental health,
"Uko sawa?
man. Hey,
Did
bro.
you make it?
Hey.
Uko physically up and down, uko sawa? Because it is not good.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
as an introvert, I've always gravitated towards extroverts, people who are like the complete opposite of me and can take me out of my box.
Yeah.
So she was that person. She was good at school. She was good at sports. Like boys liked her, girls liked her. Like every girl wanted to be her friend. So I think it didn't make sense to them that I'm the new girl and all of a sudden, now you don't care about us. Anyway, high school sucked.
Was it because you had boobs?
No.
Just checking.
Okay.
You guys are so stupid.
I know.
My
I'm
friend-
just trying to understand.
My friend, we met kindergarten. We stayed in the same estate and I didn't know. So this whole being dropped home, that's when I actually got to realize this guy is my neighbor.
Yeah?
From like the first day.
What?
We became friends. His mom had a business, had a shop. And it was the shop for the estate.
Oh, nice.
So tulikuwa tunakula
Hey,
sweetie.
tulikuwa na
Sweetie
makosa.
Hey.
Perks of having the
Yo.
kiosk to your...
Yeah.
Did you guys ever want your parents to open a shop? I think I'd asked my
Yeah.
folks
No.
like a shitload of times.
Really?
I'm like,
My mom opened a salon.
sweet for free.
I wanted a
just
shop,
buy
she
them.
opened a salon. I couldn't say
You
yeah,
don't
like,
care for salons. Salon who you know.
so
Shuka nywele inanisaidia aje?
I hated shukaing, but
Na
that's a story
mimi,
for another day.
we-
we
you know
ended up
that's why I
doing
cut
the
my
same
hair.
kindergarten, same primary school, same high school, and then after high school, I moved to Nairobi. He stayed in Mombasa, but we were still day ones.
Yeah.
Oh.
When we talk, my Costarian accent just comes back.
That's what I
La,
wanted to
la.
also ask you about, you know.
You have
And
a Costarian accent.
here's a commercial break, right? Do you know how everybody goes to Coast and they come back with a Coast accent, right? It's the same way everybody goes to the airport and comes back with an American accent,
Yeah.
right? So
Or you go to India, you come back with an American
just
one.
the airport. As soon as you say, ladies and
We
gentlemen,
have
your
one
flight
comes
is
back with
boarding.
an Indian accent,
Yeah,
by the way.
no,
They
hear
come
me-
back with the American ones.
Hear me out. How come guys go to Coast and never come with anything else except a Coast accent?
What do you mean?
So
Mabuyu
Luya
Wachari.
straight out of Kakamega
Yeah.
anasema jamani. Everybody has a Costarian accent. Is it that it's such a dominant accent that people, it's just the same way, you know, you watch a Nigerian movie and all of a sudden you start saying abeg, you know, like there's some accents which I think are heavier
Yeah,
than others
that's
because
true.
in like any, like even, you've never had someone saying nini, hey Rahaura straight out of Nyeri.
Have you ever had a Kikuyu with an American
Hamjambo.
accent? Like they have a Kikuyu accent, but they are
It's
wanging.
proper.
Best airport,
It's
Texas.
It's one of my
so
favorites.
entertaining.
It's one of my favorites. Yeah,
From
my
Ohio.
favorites.
It's my favorites.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm from
Minnesota.
Ohio. Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Yeah, I love it. I don't know. Massachusetts.
It's so
Was
entertaining.
it Washington DC?
But if there are also people who
With
don't lose
Minnesota.
their accents, it's Kikuyus. Like they can have lived in
We
the
have
States
just
for
spoken
20
about
years. For
Is
a
this what
whole 20 years, still come back with the accent.
Ray, haven't you just said this one?
Ray.
This one. This
These,
one that has come back
these
with
ones
a-
that we are talking about.
I'm sure you just don't know. You talk to your friends when they're in America. When they're trying, in fact, find them when they're talking to their American counterparts.
Yeah.
It's like, sorry, how can I help you? You want some help? I don't think it's
That's horrible.
help.
That is so
You
bad.
love it. You gotta love it.
So bad.
When you're MBA, how many people have traveled through Kisii?
They think I'm with a Kikuyu accent.
Thank you. You'll find
None.
a Kikuyu has been working there, duka, shopkeeper,
You know?
banker, never caught the accent. Lakini amepanda
America.
to SGR.
America.
Hata mjafika Savo. Ashaanza kusema la haula.
La haula.
You're just saying,
Jamani.
what is
Kuna
it about the
joto
Costarian accent?
mingi hapa
Kunradhi.
sana.
What is up with the Costarian accent?
I don't know, me, I think it's very attractive.
It is. I think
It
people
comes with the
choose what
vibes.
accents to speak. Because even, like, because of the
That's-
one that has
I've
even...
even had a Costarian English accent.
Yeah, it sounds like they're singing.
Yeah, it's like a Costarian speaking English
Yeah,
with the accent.
it is how are you
Dope as
doing?
fuck.
You know how it is.
I'm
We're
fine.
just chilling. Huh? We're just doing fine. We are watching
We go and
Boxpod.
then we come.
Ah, you are arriving. Ah, if you are in a hurry, you should have left yesterday. That's what you're told in a taxi. But yeah, we're talking about pacts, best friend pacts.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Do you think you've had more than one best friend? Whether you've had other best friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't think best friends is like weird? Like, is there any, like, now as an adult, is there anything really like a best friend?
Yes, there is because
It's probably the person you're dating.
no. No.
Wait,
He's
what?
just opened
No.
the Pandora's
No,
box.
no,
Person
no.
you're dating is
Because
not your
I
best
can't-
friend.
Because my best friend, I can tell things that I can't tell my boyfriend. Like, my best friend is the one person who knows everything about me. You know, I'm sure there are a lot of people out
There's
here.
someone in this adult life right now, 2022. You tell everything about your life.
Yes.
How?
You don't tell your boyfriend everything about
No, you don't tell your boyfriend everything, obviously. If you want to complain to your boyfriend, who do you complain to him about?
To him.
Or if you
Yeah.
want
So he knows.
Why you being
or
a
no,
dick?
or like if you want a second opinion about something that you're not agreeing on, I'd rather, go to my best friend.
The best friend.
Like when you're at loggerheads, like
I
those
don't know,
ones
guys.
for Amwelewani, you've tried everything but Amwelewani, you'll obviously go to
You don't
your best friend.
doubt, like, usually, like in this world right now, the way we talk about, the Kikula, in fact, Let me take you down to the coast. So, and then now you've given ammo. The other day we were talking about why is it that someone can sleep with your best friend, right? And we spoke about it. We said it's because, or someone who knows you, it's because they have the info, they have the cheat codes. They can easily just replace ya. Okay? In many aspects. It's not just even a relationship, in just everything. May I find that nowadays you find that there's a lot of people who are competing with you and you're not aware.
Yeah.
So it's very hard for me to open up and tell someone, you know what, I love you, I'm going to tell you everything.
Yeah.
My notion has always been scatter the information. Different people for different things.
Yeah.
Like, unless there's 7 of them meet.
That's why
and they don't know each other.
You
That's
pull a
why
Game
for
of
me,
Thrones.
because I'm the same way. That
Tyrion
people
Lannister.
out here thinking like they know me, you know, like no choice, you know. But you just know. I gave you information that I wanted you to know.
Yeah.
So there's only one person who knows everything. Like literally, even when someone looks
That
at
one
me,
has the infinity.
yeah. Like even when a babe looks at me, say, I've met a girl, and the next day she's calling me babe. I'll tell my best friend. Can you imagine she was calling me babe for what? What is she trying?
Choice. I think the first day I met you, I called you
You
babe.
didn't call me babe.
I called everyone
You
babe.
didn't call
like
me
if you
babe.
pay attention, I call everyone babe. Now you know after that DM, I'm like, yeah, you guys.
Don't
Babe,
call
you're
guys
You
serious.
didn't call me babe the first time.
I did, I know.
When was this?
Unataka nikwambie pali tulikuwa?
Tulikuwa wapi?
Tulikuwa kwa ile van. Uliingia hivi nikasema
Ni
babe.
ile episode ilipotea.
Babe.
Kuna story
Pass me that
flani.
thing there and I just
Kuna story flani ya episode
Yeah, but by then you
ilipotea.
are like, you know.
Joyce alisema tukiwa part.
wachana na dawe, wacha.
Gani?
Episode gani imepotea?
Oh. No, and then we had like a trust circle by then, you know. You are people with my people, so it was easier.
I'm telling you, I call everyone babe.
Yeah, that was
like
easy.
I call even guys.
Yeah, that's
I call
true.
everyone babe. Like
Yeah.
the other day, I almost called someone, you know, in high authority. And then it came out, but they didn't hear it. Have you ever?
You're going to Safaricom.
You take your
Before
babe
they
back.
were like, "Pew, talk
Unaenda
up."
here,
Give me back my babe.
Samani
I say,
babe.
but then I say that. I say, guys, it's either babe or my yo, babe, yo. So I'm becoming better.
Yeah,
Best
but anyway,
friends.
yes, yeah.
Best
Just
friends.
I've
the
had a
one
best
person.
friend pact.
No, before best friend pact. Do you have people? Do you, as in like Joyce? See me, have sent me, I scatter the place.
Yeah.
Scatter.
Scatter them.
Plant some fake information there just to
Exactly,
test.
yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
I do-
That's
no.
toxic as fuck.
No, me, I do
And the
that.
fact that you said exactly,
me, I do it.
just own your nini. Hi, Joyce, I'm toxic.
No, I am very
Please,
toxic when it comes
Just pause
to.
here. Let's reverse.
I am very
There
toxic
we
when
go.
it comes to new friends because I have trust issues. So I have to plant fake information in places so that I hear who had it from who. I won't tell you.
Nice.
I'll just know I'll treat you differently without you even knowing that I know that you know. Thank you.
You
you
watch Game
hear
of Thrones?
That one,
Can you hear
I have
toxic
no
person
shame.
talk?
Let me
Do you
tell
watch Game of Thrones?
No, I have no shame in my game when it comes to friendship. None.
That's really smart.
None.
So you get
When
to
it comes
know
to
who's
friendships,
talking
I
about
have-
you.
Jiha, you have now
nobody.
graduated. Here's your certificate. You
I'm
have
not
now
giving fake
received the
information.
Thank you very much.
Where you're talking shake, I've just told you COVID is real.
And by then I won't even treat you
You have
differently. I
COVID.
stand up kuonyesha
No, as
madharau
in
na
there's no-
nothing. I'll just know this one. They only know upper. That's
Hey,
it.
Joyce. Yo!
That's
Have you
smart.
ever told me fake information?
No.
Okay, but me, I don't. Also,
Only if I feel like I can't trust you.
also, the good thing about me, like, it's very hard that you pretend me can't even tell you, hey, by the way, do you know
Let me
Nani?
tell you, yeah. But also sometimes,
Guys, I'm so self-obsessed. Like,
it
unless I'm telling you
comes
about
from
myself.
A feeling. If I find myself having a weird feeling about someone, I'm right. So I have to prove it.
You could also have constipation.
No, it's not constipation. Trust me. Again, years of emotional trauma has made my sixth
Your
sense when it
signals
comes
are-
to friendship very. And
Have you ever been so irritated by something someone is telling you until the hairs in your body are just in my
Exactly.
mind?
That's not normal.
And they're just
There's
telling you
something
and you're just like,
wrong. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm like just someone talking just annoying you. You
Yeah.
don't understand why, but it's just so annoying.
Jesus, maybe
Yeah.
your blood's just not in Ghana. It doesn't mean that
And
they're
there's a
bad
reason.
person.
There's a reason
They
why
just
that's
have
not
O
happening.
positive and you have a B
And
minus. There's B minus in blood groups.
I don't know. I don't even know my
Actually,
blood
so
type
it's
to
not
be
B-
quite honest.
Is it B plus or B positive?
I know there's B positive, right?
I think we need to learn about
Be
blood.
positive. Yeah.
Best friends.
I've got 2 friends who actually know everything about me.
Really?
Yeah. Everything.
Yeah.
Once I get close with someone,
Mm,
like I don't find a problem sharing
exactly.
because I'll trust you with the information.
Have you ever been
There's a reason why it's
mistrust?
them and not anyone else.
What am I trying to say? What? I've used so many words from 6 a.m. Have you ever been betrayed because of the information you've shared with somebody and someone who you didn't. You're like, what?
And that's especially from, you know how you date someone, you call them your best friend, and then you share.
Yeah,
those are the ones that go on.
Sorry, you can't.
no, they went out there giving you information after you broke up.
Who you've dated.
That's shady.
And then they go on and talk about, this guy, he's like that because of this.
That is
like,
bad.
Damn, okay, that's cool.
That is
what
so
did you learn from that experience?
I don't date. Because I start dating, I'll share.
What?
So afadhali usidate.
You know what?
Share,
I also have a
my
similar.
friends will not betray me.
I also have
that's horrible.
I also struggle from, I think, trusting people, and I think that's why I'm not gonna, for me, like I can talk to you about who I am, so I'll be like, this is what I think. Especially if I like you, if I feel like the vibes are right, I'll just find myself talking to you and like telling you a few things, like the way you guys I talk to you guys, but like deep stuff about myself. I have experienced telling somebody about something,
and they weren't telling,
but I'll tell you how I felt, and that's why I don't have best friends. So for me, and it's a thing I've realized is a toxic trait, and I'm working on it. So if I tell you something about me, right, whatever information it is, even if it's just like I bought a black shoe, right, and I told you, and then Katie comes and tells me, I hear you bought a black shoe. Guess what has happened? You cancelled.
Exactly.
Because if you can, my head now starts going like,
what else have you talked about? Exactly.
What was leading to that conversation that now Carrie knows, especially if we have not been talking shoes. Like, was it you are talking? And for me, that feels like a form of betrayal. And so I judge guys so harshly and cancel guys until someone told me, with information, get this, it's supposed to be, once you've shared it, however that information travels, you have to let it go. It's a freedom. Like nikikwambia, so don't say things
you don't want out there.
So if you're going to share something, you should be okay in how it's going to be consumed, how it's going to be misinterpreted, misconstrued. Like you should free yourself from that. That's my information, which means it's a reflection of me, and that's how I used to deal with life. Like if I tell you something about myself or my family or anything, I expect that. At what? How did they? And then the time you're being told in passing, I'm like, you can't even respect the info. Then you remember that even me, as you're sharing with me your info, see, I also have my own info in my head. So I'm not taking it with the seriousness that you take it with. So I have to be responsible. If I give it out, wherever it goes, it's none of my business.
That's true.
But I'm working on it. It's easier said
than
done.
On its own, just travels.
That's why I keep saying that people out here who think they know me, because when it comes to word games, me, I can talk for hours about nothing.
As in lies.
So like not lies, but like just general stuff. But you'll feel like I've talked to you like a lot, or like I've shared a lot, but not really. We're either just talking about one thing for really long, or I was just sharing my opinion about something. I don't know. I just learned how to decipher the information that I give to certain people. Like I'll meet someone and I'll be like, this one would tend out to have sherehe. I can never call them when I'm down on like when I need help. But this one I know I can call them in the middle of the night and they will come. Like I put my friends in those kind of categories.
Before I go to Carrie's topic or what you want to talk to us about, let's stick to that one. Now, being in the limelight, right? You're in radio, I'm on radio, you're on TV. I mean, you go out there and people already wanna kujua. Right? So, say for example, Carrie has invited us for a drink up. We go to a house party, right? Where there we're sitting. I mean, what are the chances of knowing everybody in that place?
Zero,
right? As in, okay, unless you're, there are people in this city, they know everyone.
Social
life. I'm just like, wewe unalalanga.
Kutoka waingia hadi wakae. Just hi. I can't date someone like that.
Sikuona jana.
So, what's the number one lie in Nairobi? Quickly.
How you been? Oh, lie.
Long time.
I've been busy.
It's been a minute.
I've missed you, yo. We should hang out. Number one lie. I've missed you, we should hang out. Soon. I'm on my way.
We should hang out soon.
Anyway, so you get to a place, say for example, like maybe we're seated here, right? Or you're in a restaurant or a bar, right? Now remember, people know you. I find myself having to whisper. Like when in public places, I don't talk about my stuff. Because you find
you never know who's
you find
listening.
the person seated next to your table, and And I find it all the time. Like, I've even found people like recording me like
Bro,
this from another
right?
table,
That's
or
so
just
weird.
leaning in to listen to the conversation. What still? Are you ready for the hurtful one? I've been in a restaurant. I'm sitting, so maybe you're being covered by like vegetation, right?
Yeah.
Partition.
Yeah.
So on the other side, there's a table of babes. They're just gossiping about you. And the
you
person
can
who's
hear
giving
them?
the info, it's now talking like me, right?
Ah.
Yeah. No, hey, kwa box, da, 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 da.
Oh man.
And the people on the table have the assumption that this person were boys. I don't know who this person is. We've never met. Nothing, nada. I don't know anybody on this table. Right? And they're going on. And they're not actually talking like nice stories.
What?
They're trying to insinuate how crazy I am. And they're like, oh, like this day we did this day we did that. We sat there. We finished like 2 bottles of wine. This person had Storos, And then my friend was like, no, we should go. And I'm just like, nah, be easy. I know what I'll do. So I sent to the table. I asked the waiter to ask that person what she was drinking. So I come, someone has bought you a drink. I said, oh, okay. She stood up like this and looked the other side.
She could not believe it.
Kwa box. I'm like,
Don't
sorry,
believe
who
it.
are you? When in as in, and so I remember that was so hurtful but luckily I was there.
Yeah, and you don't
So
even know
it
this
was
person.
very clear to her friends that she just got caught lying for 2 hours.
Bro.
Yeah. Even before I got there, I could hear her. And then my friend is like, I think she's talking about you. Then when we continue and continues, when we realize, hey, na me chapa. Hey.
Okay.
What?
So I find myself in public, like even
Oh
I'll be
man,
in
I
a
can't
restaurant.
imagine if that happened to me. Jesus.
You'd probably beat them. It's like, what? What did you say about me? What?
Can't
Do I
be
know
them
you?
because now they can record me. Back in the day, I would be them.
Do you know
these
how
are the
much Daku
challenges.
Uber guys or taxi drivers have
Hey,
got?
wanakuanga na stories.
Kwanza,
Hey,
like, ati we're in a cab and then we're having like a full-on discussion.
I
Ukishashuka,
never.
aha, nasema Sheila. Because these
Me, I
guys, they know
never.
you,
Hey.
but they'll not tell you.
They
ati,
know.
kapao.
This is what they
Anakwambia
usually do.
kapao after ushashuka umesema kila
Bas.
kitu.
Even though wanakuanga.
Nasema I like
nikiingia
your
cab,
videos.
Mi kwanza nikishacheka
anaangalia hivi anasema, oh, it's you. Haya, halafu anakaa huko mbele na nini. Mimi naye, vibubu game. Even the conversations I'm having on the airports, then I'll call him back.
so nilikuwa nasema
Because I don't trust, and I have to be responsible about the information I share. If
Yeah.
this guy hears me saying something about myself, they're like, hey, nimekwambia venye huyo dem anakuanga cheesy.
Yeah.
I can't blame him. I was in his ear space.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you struggle with this, like having to act differently in public?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually very annoying.
Yeah.
I also try to act like I'm a sane person.
Yeah. And you're clearly
It's
not.
so irritating. Like, when you just be like, ah!
Because
Then
there's
you're
a
just
time we went somewhere. Oh my god, there's a time we went somewhere and this babe came with a friend of a friend. We were like a bunch of us, like a bunch of, let me say, celebrities. We were like a bunch of
as in
friends who had,
you had figured.
yeah, we had gone somewhere together. And then now a friend of ours came with some babe. I guess that was his babe for the night because we had never seen her
yeah.
before. So throughout the night, she was just asking questions like, oh, so you guys are taking Mikal home in your car. So this is your car. So you and Nini, like she's trying to find out information about us
Shukisha.
by just asking like a lot of questions. And I'm like, what the fuck is this bitch?
Yeah.
Bro, and I literally said that and I didn't care if she had it. Like I literally said it to Nana and I'm like, who the
Yeah.
fuck is this bitch,
And
man?
you know what? Let me tell
So
you.
this is your car. So Mikal is not going with your car. She's going with Nana's car. I'm like, what?
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
there for Nini. And also, guys, have you met? Not you guys. You guys are best. Almost 70% of the people I meet nowadays are just groupies.
What do you mean?
As in, there are people who are going to work their way into becoming your friend because they've seen you on the podcast, they've seen you on radio, they've seen you on TV, and they're going to act as normal as possible. Guys, it's hard to decipher these people
Bro,
nowadays.
it's so hard.
They show up. I've even been called for a gig. Someone wants to discuss a gig in their office. Have you ever told you this story?
Please tell us.
Tell us, please.
Corporate Kenya.
What do you mean?
And you see, usually if like a guy calls me to his office and says, oh, like I'm going to discuss it, I'm saying Z. But like, I remember, this was like about 4 or 5 years ago. And I was working with you guys. And they come, I think I even came to the Nini and I told you guys, yeah. I skipped that work that day because I was like, this Jobo I'd been looking for, you know? So she told me, come to the office. So I get there. I sat at the reception for like an hour. Nobody's
no,
receiving
yeah.
me. An hour and a half. So I go to the receptionist. I'm like, hey, who dem niaje? Ati, oh, she's in the office. I'm like,
Why didn't you
Right.
say anything?
so the receptionist called. She's like, no. Kumbe, she's watching me on the camera. The camera, like the office, there's a camera.
That is so weird.
Watching on the reception. So I'm like, alright, cool. I get into the office. I'm there like, shit, I have my laptop, my pitch,
Yeah.
She's like, oh, can I get you something to drink? This is like now 5:30. So I'm like, yeah, coffee, tea. No, Sheila.
What?
You gay? The next thing she
Get
sat here, she
out.
removed her shoes. She's cleared here, her feet. She's like, so how long have you been? I'm just like, what?
Sorry?
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Get
And
out of
and
here,
I really
man.
contemplated. Let me tell you, in that moment,
Oh
I was
my
just
God.
like, kubali kukatiwa ukwe na hiyo deal. Kwani
Just
nini?
take the
Tutalangwa
money.
tu.
Just take the money. Think about the money. How do you think it starts, man?
I'm just like, cool, no, I'm not gonna get pregnant. no one's husband. Hey, guys. But then I don't know.
Oh,
I
God.
just got so irritated
Bro.
about the fact that I'm being sexually harassed.
You
Yeah.
know?
By a babe.
At a meeting.
So me, I pushed their legs off. I was like, "Fuck this shit." I was
I'm out.
Yeah, and I remember now it was like 6. Keep in mind I've watched my show.
Imagine to come for this meeting.
Being told
Bitch.
now, Sheila.
The boss is over here giving me kitchwat. Yo, you can't just tell us 30 minutes before. And this paper has just said, yo, come. Yeah. I'm like, say less. I didn't know she meant as in come.
Come, sir, you come.
Yeah, and I'm so sure people have experienced.
Yeah,
in fact,
definitely.
even guys, like, I'm sure you have stories of sex. Because babes are
Aggressive.
I've even been grabbed in a club by a babe. Like, I'm standing Mercury, Mazi.
I don't know why girls
And
think
I
that just
almost
because
about that babe. It was crazy, dangerous. And then guys stopped me. They were like, oh, almost there. It's just like friendly. I'm like,
Friendly
matako.
where?
This babe just came from behind and then she just cleared my boobs like this.
just because we have the same body parts doesn't mean it's not
So
sexual
you
harassment.
didn't know who it was at first.
Hey, I'm just like,
What the
fast,
fuck?
guys.
Me imagine I think I
Fast.
just stand with a slap
Fast.
because wow.
As in the way I
Jesus.
turned, my pal just came in like, hey. So I'm like, what? And then she's like, hey. Woo! It was about to be on. I was about to like, but then the guys came. They were like, yo, what's going on? Men. I'm like, this babe, she's grabbed me. And then guys are like,
But it's a
so
girl.
what's the problem?
That's not okay.
I just finished
That's
my
still
drink and
sexual
left.
harassment.
I was so mad. I was
That's-
so mad.
That's legit
Yeah.
still sexual harassment.
Yeah.
Even though it's the same sex,
Yeah.
same thing.
Hiyo kampuni hajaifanya kitu yote na mimi. Sio kwa sababu ni ya ODM, but
Obviously,
yeah.
ungempatia. You wouldn't have gotten pregnant.
Those are the things I thought of. But guys, you know how it feels.
It's so.
As in, you know how it feels. Okay. maybe
Me
you
now,
don't
it was
know,
actually
but
a
it
guy
feels
who was
bad.
actually married. He had a wedding ring. I felt so disgusted. I felt so
If you
violated.
didn't have the wedding ring,
No, I'm just saying the audacity.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, that's when I realized just because men are married doesn't mean they're good guys. Because I was really young.
yeah.
You know, I didn't even like made it in the
Wait,
industry.
that's when you realized you didn't watch all the Jimmy Gabu ads of he's telling guys
I mean, no, not really. I'd never really experienced
that they are
it.
catching AIDS inside the marriage.
In the
I'd
marriage.
never-
That wasn't
I mean,
the
you
first
hear it,
clue.
But like you're a child, so you're like whatever. But
Where are
when
they
it
getting the
actually
AIDS from?
happened to me, I was like, I felt so violated. I was like, I can't be like. First of all, this guy looks like he's 50, and that time I was like, what, like maybe 22. So to me, he was ancient.
Shit.
Yeah.
I was just like, ew.
But you are legal.
Yeah, I was legal, but I was just like, ew. I never went back to that place.
You had 4 years of experience of being legal. Guys, I'm stuck
Mubabas.
on AIDS. I'm just like, did they give the name AIDS because like you had to donate it to like the next person?
Guys,
I
me,
know,
I
stop.
gotta go.
I
Can
know.
we finish?
Just like that's a really terrible place where my head has gone.
Take these things.
It's like I take it, you can have it.
You can keep some.
Yeah. Anyway,
They
so
will grow.
before
And
we
you'll
leave,
have many of them.
Carrie was like talking about
Being clean.
no, that's not what you called it.
What?
Sexual hygiene.
Ding ding ding.
Yeah. People gotta be clean out here.
What is going on, Carrie? What has informed this? Who's this dirty girl that you're with?
No, not. Do you have to get there? See, I'm not.
You don't need to give us details.
Yeah, just, you know.
No, it's just some set of rules and why everybody is different. Like we've got people who shower before bed, people don't shower before bed. There's those that shave, those that don't shave. So I think we need to openly speak about this So that if it's
Do you like
mentioned,
shaved or non-shaved?
I don't mind as long as it's clean.
Cleanliness is a big thing.
Yeah.
It's a big thing.
And
And we
now
find that a lot of people don't know how to take care of
Yeah,
it.
and the thing is, if you haven't shaved and you don't clean up yourself, it's going to be stinky.
So what is sexual hygiene for men? Because we know for women,
Shower before sex, shower before bed.
really,
Yeah,
That's a good one. That's a
okay.
good one, yeah.
That's
Especially if you have someone who sweats
Sexually
a lot,
active.
you should definitely.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Because I always think babes don't sweat.
yes,
I
they
don't
do.
know
What?
No, so I barely sweat.
Okay.
Like I barely sweat, just
Yeah.
naturally. Like even I can be going to the gym even 1 month. Like I remember when I went to the gym that 1 month.
Do you not have
My
pause?
sweat started kicking in the 4th week.
What?
Right, the 4th week is when I'm like, I can do
That
those
is
selfies.
insane.
You know the selfies for wet face, yeah. So
I mean, my paws are so healthy. They're just always ready to open. They're like,
yeah,
let's
so
go.
I used to think like babes don't sweat.
Yeah.
Yeah, was I wrong?
You were shocked.
I
and
was
this
shocked.
whole
was
thing
shook.
like I don't know about you. Can you like go to bed with your outside clothes?
No,
No,
never.
never.
What you talking about?
Ever.
Then where
has
do
so many
these people
germs.
come from? Like the ones
You guys, what if you have one cloth? No, imagine, but I never understand that. Like for me, jeans, anything with a
They're not
zipper
for
is a no.
bed, you know.
Yeah.
Anything
They're
with a
not
zipper is a
for,
no.
Fine, if you want to chill with them on the couch,
Yeah.
fine. But in the bed, especially when I have brand new bed sheets.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
Alafu umetoka nje na
feeling
pepo
it too, I have
barabara.
violated my
Smokes.
bed.
Aye.
Jesus, I've violated it.
yeah.
Because you know, most of the time, like for me, speaking for my experiences, I've got people like I'd never call you back just because you didn't take a shower.
After or before?
And I won't tell you then because utasikia vibaya. But
What if she's coming from home?
This one is a difficult
What do
What
you
if
mean?
conversation.
she's coming from home?
Still, you're from outside. Si kuna bafu.
Are you crazy?
Oh, okay.
That's there's no excuse for not being clean.
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah.
no excuse.
There's
See, that's what
literally
I'm saying.
because
What
you
if
can
she's
arrive
coming
at
from home?
Carrie's place and decide, you
We're not
want
talking about
coitus.
my place,
Let's go
please.
to the shower. You know, but people don't do that. And umetoka kwanza, hey, you know me, the guys who I think by the way, are the after KDF and like doctors and nurses, and teachers, they are the 4th most heroic people.
Who
Them ametwaka kwa club the whole night. Haga ndio hiyo.
umesweat?
Hakuna vice,
Makeup?
things. Ame sweat fit. Umeenda nyumbani na umekula hiyo dessert. Hivyo kafu na hata hajaoga. I'm like, you
Yeah, I don't advise it.
you
Like-
you are
Try
an actual hero. You're doing
not.
service to community because the person should shower.
Yeah, you start getting nini homas, you think it's COVID.
You
Is it-
know, you're wondering why you're sick. You know, even as women, that's how you get like UTIs and stuff.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's bacteria that's entering your.
You see now
Yeah.
now you understood why my confession
Yeah.
was ratchet because when I was in campus I didn't know about oral hygiene.
Yeah.
Even nilikuwa najua everybody brushes their teeth, everybody's safe. Da, da, da,
Yeah, I
da.
think I've been a germaphobe since I was born.
But in campus, like, and this is like 2nd year, 3rd year, you'd go to the club and, you know, people are, and then you, I'm ashamed, guys. This is a talk of shame,
Yeah.
you know? So when I started to understand things like herpes, things like, what's it called, HPV, hey, guys. Ati, hey.
Yeah, you know, you can get. You know, I heard if you have like a
I wonder why
that
they call
nini
it
on
herpes
your
and you're not
lip.
happy when you
It's
get it.
herpes. I'm like,
It was sadist.
Just keep quiet.
what? I heard if you have that, it's called a sore. What on your lip?
Mouth sore.
Mouth sore,
Yeah, it's
No, that's not a
herpes.
mouth sore, that's herpes.
Yeah, but you'd see people will be like, oh, niko na homa.
You
Na
only
kuna homa.
herpes.
Yes,
Uko na homa,
doctors call it
pavilion.
Bro, because especially if you don't have a homa, bro,
Homa,
that is
pavilla.
herpes. That is herpes.
Wewe mwenye nafikiria ni homa, hiyo ni
Have you
HPV.
heard
Yeah.
some books that what HPV means?
What have you said?
Homa pavilion. I don't know. Papillomavirus. Homa papillomavirus. Hiyo ndio kunayo. Don't
Well, at least
ever.
better you were doing that when you were in campus. Kerry did that last weekend.
Woo!
And na kwa hayo machache, I have to leave you guys.
Woo!
Thank you very much.
Okay, before you leave, guys, you know that guys it's a Sunday. Someone is watching this. They have probably cheapoed, and now they're like, shit. I should have asked her
I
to
should
shower.
have told her to shower.
I should have asked him to
Go
shower.
start looking at their lips to see if they have nini. Yes, we're talking about you.
So, what tips? Maybe I shouldn't use tips. Advices.
Why are you guys like this?
What
Why are you guys like
advices?
this?
What can say advices? How many advices can you give somebody? Okay, let's like. advice for a thing which you definitely do before with somebody.
Before
And hygienically.
before coitus. Shower.
Okay, shower.
That's simple.
I thought you were going to say get tested because by now you should have gotten tested, but I'll say get tested.
Brush your teeth.
Yeah, making out without brushing teeth, guys. I think it's 2022.
Yeah.
We should brush
People
our teeth.
kiss
Brush
in the
your
morning.
teeth.
Connie, how bad is your breath in the morning?
Mine's good.
Morning breath is dope.
Nobody has good morning breath.
You know what I've discovered?
Nobody.
If you
Absolutely
love
no
the
one.
person and
You
you're
will kiss
like
them,
you're
yeah.
vibing,
You are one.
apparently that breath don't smell. Kosaneni.
That's when you realize.
Find something on her phone. Paka all of a sudden you're just like,
Has it always smelled like that?
no.
What's it? Hadi napigiwa, guys.
Umetoka wapi?
I have an on.
Oh my god.
Underwear. Underwear is a key ingredient to Nini.
Yeah,
so for
wear fresh
ladies,
underwear every day.
please don't put on silky underwear and joro in a chapai or something. Unanuka jasho. You should always pick cotton panties, especially kama unakwanga msee wa kuweka nywele ama kusweat.
Cotton panties
and boxers. Hii story ya kununua boxers kwa nini lycra boxers ama sijui nylon. Hapana. Buy cotton boxers. Another one? Showering, we said that one. It's important. What do you think of lubes, guys?
Nudes.
Lubes.
lubricant.
Lubes.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with them.
Natural.
I think lube messes things, but anyway, that's a conversation for another.
To each his own.
Yeah.
We're not here to
I don't
judge.
think you should get flavored lubes.
Yeah, they
because
work for
your place it's not made for such kind
changes
of
the
things.
pH.
Yes.
There's something I read about something that changes your pH that you're not aware of.
Yeah. Some people are allergic to rubber. What's it called? Yeah, condoms.
That's
Latex.
Latex,
Hiyo ni
yes.
uongo ya
That's
guys.
insane.
Almost half the population.
Guys lie about
It's a
that issue all the
normal
time.
thing. Watch out.
So what happens when they
I've
use
used that
Mostly
lie
babes.
before.
It's mostly babes.
What happens down there when
I'm
they use
actually
it?
allergic to latex, so I get an infection. I mean, when the doctor
An
uses
infection like a
latex
UTI?
gloves to check to check my nini, I get infection. So, but
No,
the
what do you
doctor cannot use latex, so
So
I get infections.
you don't use latex.
I don't do anything that needs latex.
Unatembeanga hivi kwa nini?
Tuachane na hiyo story.
Kwa rooftop.
Stress.
Yes.
Bila string kama ya kushikilia.
Hey, mmenifanya hata naongea juu ya latex hapa kwa issue. What is the latest episode called? Latex.
The latex
You know what
episode.
latex is?